Vallow Daybell gets life in prison without parole for murdering her 2 kids and her husband's first wife. More after this. Hello everyone and welcome back to AFG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis of the most popular topics in the world today. Today's video, we have a Idaho mother, Vallow Daybell, who murdered her 2 children and her husband's first wife because their pastor told her to. Before I dive into the details of the video, if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to AFG's Point of View. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well. Bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. All my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. Vallow Daybell was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole for murdering her 2 children and conspiring to murder her husband's first wife, and a plot that stemmed from the bizarre doomsday prophecies that she believed. Judge Steven Boyce gave Vallow, age 50, consecutive sentences of life without parole months after the Idaho's mom made conviction for the 2019 murders of her son, 7-year-old Joshua J.J. Vallow, and her daughter, 16-year-old Tylee Ryan, as well as Tammy Daybell, age 49. Tammy was married to Lori's 5th husband, Chad Daybell, for nearly 30 years before her death. Lori was also convicted of a grand theft by deception in the case for collecting government payments after the murders of her children. Wow. She received a 10-year sentence for that conviction alone. Lori was a follower of Chad's religious doomsday writings and beliefs, which held that Lori's children were zombies, and Lori herself was a goddess, among other outlandish theories. Chad, age 54, is also charged in connection with the deaths of Tylee, JJ, and Tammy, but will be tried separately. He has pleaded not guilty. Kind of figured that. Prior to sentencing, her judge voice called Lori's crimes heinous and egregious, saying Lori that she hadn't shown any remorse for her actions. In other words, oh well, it is what it is. You chose the most evil and destructive path possible, Boyce said, later adding, you justify all this by going down a bizarre religious rabbit hole. And clearly you are still down there. Vallow addressed the court before Boyce's sentencing, making bizarre, rambling claims that both her slain children as well as Tammy Daybell had visited her after their deaths, saying that JJ had told her, "You didn't do anything wrong, Mom." Okay, I'm going to put the link in the description because this story kind of goes on and on and on. The message is clear for me. We're going to dive in right here because I don't need anything else. First and foremost, she followed a gentleman, okay? A man by the name of Chad Vallow. I believe that's his last name. Excuse me, Chad Daybell. I apologize. Okay. This guy had some weird theories about the religious beliefs that he believed in. So she chose to follow everything that he said, to believe it, and to continue on with her foolishness. You kill your own flesh and blood, your own children. Listen, People got their own ulterior motives of why they do what they do and how they do what they do. This is what I believe. The children, this guy was in so many different marriages. He was on his 5th marriage, okay? Seems to me that he was brainwashing, her, maybe because of the kids, and, he could have been threatened for, some sort of monetary contribution that he needs to make for the kids, maybe he felt like he needed to do that to kind of control the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, men, they want to do what they want to do. If I can control you over here, I can go over here and do this and this and this. You see what I'm saying? And then, once I feel like I need to go back over here, I can go back over here. It's 5 women you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? They all seem like they failed. I mean, granted, the one woman was married to him for 30 years. Okay? Seems to me as a successful wife. Okay, but the other ones, not so much, including Miss Vallow Daybell herself. The judge basically came out and said, "Listen, you ain't show no remorse. So guess what? I don't think you learned your lesson. So what you need to do, you need to go on to prison. Okay? How long are you going to prison? For the rest of your life. And if by some strange miracle you live almost forever, you still gonna be in prison. All right? It's consecutive life terms. So if you died and came back a baby, and then you're getting older and you're going through, you still in prison. Okay, so it's a pretty strong sentence. Do I think she should get life? Absolutely. Do I think she should get consecutive lives? I mean, possibly. I mean, you took a couple, you took 2 or 3 lives. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like whatever you did, you need to get dealt with on a personal level. You know what I'm saying? And pay your debts to society. You know what I'm saying? Because no one told you to go do that. You know what I mean? Now, the fact that you would go out there and kill your own kids, your very own flesh and blood, the lady's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Okay, I'm sorry. Anytime you're thinking your kids are zombies, all right, and that you're a goddess. Well, if you're a goddess and your kids are zombies, you gave birth to your kids, so how are they zombies? That means you had to be a zombie. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever. You consider yourself a goddess, how come your daughter couldn't be a goddess? So, I mean, at the end of the day, the way I look at it, you got to really be careful who you following, because I'm not sure if you've heard of a guy named Jim Jones. A lot of people followed this guy all the way to the end, and he ended up, taken for bad for everything. You got a lot of these preachers out here, you know what I'm saying, that have their congregation give them tons of money, you know what I'm saying, and go out and do all types of crazy things, you know what I'm saying. Now, before I say anything else, I'm going to quantify this by my beliefs and what I feel like. In the Bible, it says you should give 10% of your first earnings, your talents, whatever the case may be. You have to offer something back to God because He blessed you to be here. So this is what I believe. Here's this, and then you make do with it. You want to do with it, and He make it work. And then you do what you do normally, whatever you're gonna do, and your offering to be blessed. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting there saying you can't give God anything. I'm not sitting there saying you can't go out here and donate to the church or anything like that. I'm not saying that at all. If you could donate to any public or secular organization, why not give something to the church as well? I mean, the church is supposed to be doing good, and for the most part they are, but it is a few churches out there that you really got to watch. I mean, common sense will sit there and tell you what's good and what's not good. You got to pay attention. You can't sit there and just be like, oh well, just because you like that individual means they're not doing dirt. Like, everybody doing some sort of dirt. We all human, okay? At the end of the day, no one's perfect, all right? So, I mean, whatever denomination you call yourself, whether you Muslim, Christian, you know what I mean, Catholic, whatever the case may be, you call yourself whatever you want to call yourself. Just make sure that whatever you call yourself, that your God is love. My God is love, okay? Now, I do believe there's just one God, okay? for everyone. Why would we need like 50 different gods? You know what I'm saying? All you need is one. One's enough for everybody. But I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? I believe he died on the cross for my sins. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, he did all that for me. So I get my debt back, you know, and I do what I gotta do to help the next person, you know, go out here and do my piece for the world. You know what I mean? That's what I believe. You may believe something different. Doesn't mean we can't, you know, relate to each other or be cool with each other. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the bottom line is, if you're a God who you say you love and you worship, he needs to be loved. He or she needs to be loved. You know what I'm saying? However you want to see it. You know what I'm saying? Well, they need to be loved. We need to love each other, help each other, and not fool each other like this dude Chad did, and made this lady think one thing and she followed behind him. So be careful what you're doing, when you're doing it, how you're doing it. If you're going to follow a particular religion, do the research. Do the research and make sure you know everything that you're doing is known to be true. Not just because it's a good feeling, not because you think it's going to be right. Oh, I had a great time. Well, I met this person over here. None of that matters. Do the research. Make sure who you're following is true, clear, and concise with everything that you stand for and that you believe in, okay? And move forward on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people just follow so many other people these days. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. Okay? So, you know, let's just be cognizant of what we're doing out here and don't just follow anything and anybody, okay? Same thing when you're in a relationship or anything, you know what I'm saying? Just don't blindly just follow people. People gonna take you for a ride if you're doing that, all right? Make your own mind up, have a clear thought process, and move forward. That's the best I can tell you. So, you know, if you like what you've heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the like button as well. There'll be more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. All my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. All my new subscribers, welcome. All my visitors, thanks for peeking in on AFG's POV. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. New subscribers, give me a like. Let me know you like the video. Let me know you watched the video. Leave a comment down below. Okay, the question I have for you guys is, should this woman get consecutive life terms because she was following behind Chad Daybell and his wacky ministries, okay? And should he get double the amount because he caused her to do that? Or is it just, you know, she did all the, you know, she did what she did, so she has to get it because maybe she might not have killed those kids if she didn't believe what he was in there saying. Maybe I'm reaching, okay, and maybe I'm off, and just let me know in the comment section below. You tripping, bro. She was off and she was wrong and she got what she got. Nonetheless, sound off in the comment section. But with that being said, come check me out on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, Facebook at AFG's TV. You know, I'm sending previews of this video, other videos I've made in the past. There's a lot of content out there, y'all. You're gonna dig in, binge watch, catch up, and sound off in the comments. With that being said, I love every single one of y'all. I thank you for watching this one. See you in the next one. Peace.